Hey guys, it's me, IT Bloggers. Today we are going to be mixing up two of my slimes. This slime, which is actually a yellow slime, but it's a little too liquidy. I used toilet paper to make this, as well as some water and a bath bomb. And I also have this slime where I used powdered bleach and water, and I think I used salt. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I used salt. And we're going to be mixing these two slimes together to make a unicorn frappuccino slime. Now you all may be wondering, this slime is yellow. There's no yellow in the unicorn frappuccino slime. And some of you also guys may be wondering that this slime is powdery and it's not a slime. But since I added in a lot of liquid into this slime, and this is basically all dried up, we're going to be mixing both these slimes. But first we have to get this slime prepared. As you can see, I have this makeup and pigment set, and we have so many pigments to choose from. So we're gonna get a scoopful of this pigment and pour that, another scoopful of this pigment, and then we're also gonna mix in this pigment, shove that in, close up the pigment case, maybe put some more of that in there. It's going to be changed into a completely different color. Let's wash all the excess. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot to add the water. And now what we're going to do is we're going to mix those together using our mixing tool. I'm just using a bootleg My Little Pony mixing tool from one of my videos on my Plus channel. And we're just going to stir all that. The comb is getting all pigmenty. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're just gonna mix it up so that when the yellow turns into pink, I think we need a little more pigment. So we're gonna get a pinch of that and put that in. I have to do this really quick because the video is going to be probably 7 minutes long. And yeah, we're just gonna add some of that in, and it's a little more yellowish. It gives me this pink lemonade vibe. So we just gotta add a little more of this pigment. The pigment is helping a lot. We gotta wipe off the excess. Pigment is literally everywhere right now in the slime. And we just gotta stir in a lot of that pigment. There's a lot more yellow here. So we just gotta push all that away and add some more of the pink pigment. More pigment. As much pigment as we can. We're also going to add in a little bit of this liquidy like pigment, this lipstick pigment, I'd have to say. And once we know with that, we'll combine that into this. And we're also going to put in some purple pigment, so that way it can it actually started to become more thick because of the pigment for some reason. But anyways, we just gotta, you hear that? That means it's thickening up. And there we go. I think that's enough pigment. Hear how it is. It used to be yellow, but now it's all pink. I should have actually prepared. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this slime, and we're gonna take the cup of the lid to the other slime, add a little bit of water, and we're gonna pour that in so that way it's thick. And we're gonna use the exact same. Drain out a little bit of that liquid so that way it's a little more like slime-like, I would say. This is how it is now. It's a little liquidy. There's a few phloem beads in there because there used to be phloem, because it used to be a phloem slime. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in some of this purplish pigment. But we're not gonna add much because this slime actually is pink. It might look red on camera. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it'll kind of make a purplish. And now what we gotta do is mix a lot of that in. Here. It's gonna make a nice unicorn frappuccino avalanche slime. And here, we're gonna adjust the case a little. And we just gotta stir that up. And we're gonna knead it with our hands a little. The blue slime got on my fingers. We gotta add in a little more liquid. It's actually starting to become a little orange, which is kind of alarming. If this is a fail, I'm gonna be so disappointed. But I'll come back to you guys when it's done kneading. The slime actually kind of gives me a flop vibe, because listen. Yeah, this is almost like a Nickelodeon slime consistency. Also, it's actually a little too liquidy, so I'm going to drain some of that out. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to actually drain out the slime. Since the blue only shows in the container, we're going to add a little bit of blue pigment. And then some lavender pigment. And then we have this wet toilet paper ball to use as a little bit of whipped cream. So we're just gonna pry that out, and we're gonna make the Super Smash Brothers logo. It's gonna be a Super Smash Brothers frappuccino. Never mind, since it won't work, I'm just gonna put it on the edge, and I'll come back to you when it's done. Okay guys, so the unicorn frappuccino slime is finally done. I put some wet toilet paper as whipped cream. It actually looks better from here because the pink actually shows. The purple isn't showing because I've added barely any purple pigment. But what you do is we're gonna wait for this to dry, and tomorrow there will be a results video on this slime once it has dried out fully, and once the blue blends into the pink, so that way it has purple. And we're also gonna wait for this to dry. So I'll see you back tomorrow in the next video. Bye! Ruby salute!